She was young. She was brilliant. And she was just trying to escape. February 9, 2004, a cold, snowy evening in New Hampshire. Maura Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student, crashes her car on a rural road. A local woman calls 911. Police arrive within minutes. But Maura? She's gone. No footprints in the snow. No calls. No goodbyes. It's like she vanished into thin air. And for the past 2 decades, no one has been able to explain what really happened. Maura was not just any girl. She was a standout student, top of her class at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, studying nursing, a former West Point cadet, a gifted athlete. But behind the image of perfection, there were secrets, suspicion, a history of strange behavior. And in the weeks leading up to her disappearance, something shifted. Let's rewind to a few days before she vanished. Maura had just been in trouble. She had crashed her dad's brand new Toyota Corolla while borrowing it. She'd also used a stolen credit card to buy food, caught, but let off with a warning. And then, out of nowhere, she emailed her professors saying there was a family emergency. There wasn't. She packed up her dorm room, withdrew money from an ATM, and left. The last thing Maura did that day? She drove north, toward the White Mountains of New Hampshire. A place with no family, no friends, no booked hotel room, just snow, forest, and silence. She printed directions to a lodge, but she never checked in. Instead, at 7:27 p.m., a 911 call was made. A car has slid off the road. It was Maura's black Saturn. When police arrived, only 7 minutes later, the car was empty. Now, here's where things get really strange. The car had minor damage. The airbags had deployed. Inside were her belongings, clothes, school books, even a box of wine. But no blood, no sign of a struggle. And outside? No footprints. Nothing leading away from the crash. Just emptiness. As if Maura had simply evaporated. One neighbor said he saw a young woman outside the car. She looked shaken. He offered help. She refused. He called the police anyway. But by the time the cruiser pulled up, she was gone. Just like that. Into the woods? Picked up by someone? We still don't know. Her family arrived the next day. Frantic, broken, confused. Fred Murray, her father, was devastated. He pleaded with the police. He begged for dogs, helicopters, a full-scale search. And for a time, they searched. But with no scent trail, no sightings, and no digital trace. The trail went cold fast. Speculation began immediately. Did she run away? Was she meeting someone? Was she abducted? The theories were endless. But one thing was certain. This was not just a missing person. This was a mystery that would haunt the internet for years. Online forums exploded. Armchair detectives pored over timelines, maps, and theories. Was Maura a victim of foul play? Or did she orchestrate her own vanishing act? Some claimed she was suicidal. Others believed she was pregnant, running from responsibility. A few even suggested she had joined a cult. The truth? Still unknown. In the months after her disappearance, sightings trickled in. A girl matching her description in Canada. A mysterious phone call to her dorm. But nothing credible. Every lead dead. Every hope fading. And as the years passed, Maura's name became legend in true crime circles. What's haunting is how normal her day had been. She bought alcohol. She emailed her boyfriend, "I love you." She packed snacks. It wasn't the behavior of someone planning to vanish forever. It felt impulsive, desperate, like she was running, but not sure where to. Her boyfriend, Billy Roche, was also a mystery. He was in the military at the time. They had a complex relationship, intense, passionate, rocky. Some reports suggest he was controlling. Others say he was just scared for her. He claimed she'd emailed him cryptic messages before disappearing. But police never charged him. To this day, he maintains his innocence. In 2006, the case was reclassified as suspicious. Finally, the police admitted, this wasn't just a runaway. This was a potential crime. But even with renewed interest, they found nothing. No bones, no phone records, No more. One of the strangest pieces of this puzzle? A rag was found stuffed in the tailpipe of her car. Who put it there? But was it to sabotage the engine? Was someone trying to stop her? Or was it Maura herself, trying to end her journey? Fred Murray believes, to this day, that someone took his daughter, that she was abducted, and that someone in that small town knows what happened. He's knocked on doors, held vigils, hired private investigators, but he's never gotten answers. Just silence. The woods where she vanished are thick, freezing. One wrong turn and you could disappear forever. But no body has ever been found. And no one, not a single person, has confessed or come forward. There were rumors. A group of local men involved. A house that was torn down. A police cover-up. But without evidence, it's just noise. Painful, chilling noise. In 2017, ground-penetrating radar detected something beneath a basement near the crash site. Hope surged. Could this be it? Was Maura finally coming home? But the dig found nothing. Again, nothing. So what really happened that night? Was she picked up by a stranger? Did she die in the woods, alone, frozen? Or is she still out there, living a new life under a new name? Each possibility hurts in a different way. For her family, the not knowing is worse than death. Every year, people gather at the site of her crash. They light candles. They share memories. They promise to never forget. Because Maura is more than a mystery. She is a daughter, a sister, a friend, and she matters. Today, true crime podcasts keep her story alive. TV specials revisit the timeline. Social media revives the theories. But the trail remains cold, and the questions remain unanswered. Why did she lie about the family emergency? Why head to New Hampshire of all places? Was someone waiting for her? Was she running to, or from something, or someone? The pain in Fred Murray's voice says it all. He just wants to bring his daughter home, to lay her to rest, or hear her voice again. For closure, for peace, for truth. In a world filled with answers, Maura's case stands out for what it lacks. No footage, no calls, no trace. Only a silent road, a broken car, and a girl who never came home. It could have been anyone. Your sister, your daughter. That's what makes this story so haunting. It's not just about Maura. It's about the fragility of safety. The razor-thin line between routine and catastrophe. So what now? The case remains open. Authorities say they still get tips. And the family still hopes. But time is cruel. And memories fade. And unless something changes, Maura Murray may never be found. Still, we tell her story. We repeat her name. Because silence is how people disappear for good. And Maura Murray deserves more than that. She was 21. A student. A dreamer. A girl caught in a moment that spiraled out of control. She didn't deserve this. And she didn't choose to become a mystery. The road where she vanished is still there. Quite winding. Snow-covered. And every winter, it whispers her name. Wherever you are, we haven't stopped looking. We haven't stopped asking. And we will never stop hoping.